Today's topic for discussion is asexual reproduction in Silaginella. Silaginella, it is a pteridophytic plant, and asexual reproduction means the reproduction which takes place in absence of gametes. That is called asexual reproduction. And the asexual reproduction in Silaginella takes place by formation of spores. And the spore formation takes place, but the Silaginella produces two types of spores. Two types of spores are produced in Silaginella. Even in a single cone or single strobulus, two types of spores are observed. Hence it is called heterosporous. Silaginella is heterosporous because it produces two types of spores. Number one, microspores, which are very small in size and many in number. And number two, megaspores. Megaspores are large in size and few in number. The photograph shown here, it is the longitudinal section of cone of the strobulus. Cone or strobulus. Strobulus, it is also known as cone. Okay. Let us see the details of two types of spores formed in cone of the Silaginella, and this is the photograph of longitudinal section. The microspores are formed in microsporangia and the megaspores are formed in megasporangium. The microsporangia and megasporangia are formed in a axil of sporophylls. Sporophyll means spore producing leaf like structure, or on the sporophylous leaf, that is on adaxial surface, a sporangium is developed. The sporophylls aggregate to form the strobulus, or it is also known as cone. The cone develops at the tip of the aerial branches. The cone may be formed of a single type of sporophylls, that is microsporophylls or megasporophylls. Sometimes only one type of sporophylls are present. Only microsporophylls will be present in the cone, or only megasporophylls will be present in the cone. But in some species, microsporophylls and megasporophylls both occur in a single strobulus. Okay. When the micro and megasporophylls are in the same cone, their position may be different. All the microsporophylls may be on one side and megasporophylls may be to the opposite side of the microsporophylls. Okay. The microsporophylls, microspore producing structures, leafy structures, that is called microsporophyll. The microsporophylls means sporangium in which the microspores are produced and that are present toward the apex of the cone, while megasporophylls toward the base. Such will be the position shown in the photograph. Rarely the microsporophylls and megasporophylls are irregularly arranged. Sometimes irregular arrangement of the megasporophyll and microsporophyll is seen in cone of the Silaginella. Okay. Let us see how is the sporangium. Sporangium, it is a bag-like structure in which spores are produced. Two types of sporangia are formed here. In Silaginella, there are two types of sporangia, megasporangia and microsporangia. Both mega and microsporangia consist of a stalk-like structure, and the upper part, it is a capsule, or it is a body. The stalk is very short and it is multicellular structure. The capsule is oblong, or the sporangium actually it is oblong or lobed and has two-layered jacket wall that encloses the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue that divides by mitotic division for 2 to 3 or even more generations, more times, and the last generation acts as sporocyte or spore mother cells. The spore mother cells are present. The outer layer of the jacket is thick walled and uneven in thickness. That is uneven in thickness. At some places it is more thicker, at some places it is thin. The inner layer is formed of thin wall cells. Sometimes a third layer is also present, which is also known as tapetum. But later it disintegrates to form because the tapetum provide nutrition to the developing spores. Hence, after for the complete formation of the spores, the tapetum layer get degenerated. Tapetum provide nutrition to the spore mother cells. Okay. In the case of microsporangium, almost all sporophytes undergo meiosis to form microspores. Thus, numerous microspores are formed in the microsporangium. The microsporangium is slightly smaller and red in color. Sometimes it is yellow or brown in color depending on the color of microspores. In the case of megasporangium, except one sporophyte sporocyte, all remaining sporocytes they get degenerated, and the single remaining sporophyte undergo meiosis to form 4 megaspores or macrospores. The mega means large, macro means large size spores. Only 4 spores are formed. Remaining all sporocytes get degenerated, and the liquid is formed. That liquid acts as a food for the developing macrospores. Okay. In some species, all the sporocytes undergo reduction division, and except 4 spores, the rest of the spores are abortive. As the number of spores is less, the spores are larger in size. Okay. The megaspores are chalky white in color. The spores germinate to form gametophytes. The microspores, the small sized spores, they produce, after germination, they produce male gametophyte, which is also known as microgametophyte, and the large sized spore, that is megaspore or macrospore, that produces female gametophyte after its germination. Okay, the female gametophyte, it is also known as megagametophyte. This is all about longitudinal section of strobilus or cone of the Selaginella.